A multi-millionaire in Australia decides to throw a massive party and invites all his buddies and neighbors. He also invites Brian, the only native Australian in the neighborhood. The party is set up around the millionaire's lavish backyard pool. Everyone's in full swing, laughing, dancing, clinking glasses, and trying to impress each other with stories. At the peak of the festivities, the millionaire stands up, clears his throat, and grins mischievously. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announces, raising a hand, "I've got a 15-foot man-eating crocodile in my pool, and I'll give $1 million to anyone brave enough to jump in there and face him." The crowd gasps and chuckles nervously, eyeing the pool, but everyone seems content to keep their distance. But before the millionaire even finishes his sentence, a massive splash echoes through the yard. Everyone turns and sees Brian in the pool, already tangling with the beast. In a frenzy of fists, jabs, and splashes, Brian wrestles the crocodile, poking it in the eyes with his thumbs, landing punches, even throwing in a headbutt for good measure. The water churns as if it's boiling, with Brian and the crocodile thrashing and snarling at each other. Finally, after what feels like a lifetime, Brian gets the crocodile in a chokehold and the exhausted beast goes limp. He lets the crocodile float to the top of the pool, motionless, looking a bit like an oversized goldfish. Soaked and worn out, Brian climbs out of the pool, catching his breath as everyone stares at him in shock. The millionaire, in awe, approaches him. "Well, Brian, I guess I owe you $1 million now." Brian waves him off.
"Nah, mate, don't want it,"
he says, shaking his head. The millionaire blinks, a bit surprised. "You've got to take something. How about $500,000?
"No thanks, mate, really."
Brian insists, still catching his breath. Baffled, the millionaire offers again. "Come on, you deserve it. How about a brand new Porsche, a Rolex, and some stock options?" But Brian shakes his head, refusing everything. Finally, the millionaire, more curious than ever, asks, "All right then, Brian, what do you want?" Brian, glancing around, replies,
"I want the bastard who pushed me in."